There we go. So we're testing. Um, just refreshing. Oh, there we go. Awesome. I think I got this connected. I think I got this working. Let's just test the chat window. And then pops up there, but I don't see it popping up on my little graphic there, so that's totally okay. Do, do, do. I absolutely love these type of tools, and as I've done in another stream before. Oh, wait a second, did that just pop up? It did. A little bit of a delay, but it of course would have a delay. Interesting, but I can't see the name in the window, and it doesn't stay. It fades away after a while. That's interesting. So let's test it again. Eventually it should pop back up. Yeah, what I'm playing around with, there are two reasons why I'm playing with this. One is just for my own personal channel to get higher quality on the look and feel of things with the digital camera, high def camera on here compared to the crappy webcam that I have built into my laptop. But also I am learning how to use this stuff to train up other people um, at work and in some other charitable nonprofits that I'm involved with. So the more I can learn this stuff, then I can help them to learn it as well. And hopefully, that's interesting. I wonder whether it does that. Yeah, just and then they can learn how to use it in their organizations as well. So this is pretty slick. Let me just double check that I can actually hear. I'm gonna get some double feedback here as I go onto my phone here and test out that I can hear me talking. Interesting. I wonder whether it does that. Yeah, just and then they can, and I can hear myself talking. That's always a good sign. We got that going. And then problem is, oh, that's why. If I close that off, go back to here, make that full screen. There you go. You can schedule some stuff there. That's cool. I can test a widget. Let's test a widget. If I had a new subscriber, this is the widget that will pop up. Test widgets. Test the subscriber. Didn't see anything pop up. Test the sponsor. No, didn't see anything pop up there either. Wonder why it didn't work. Can I go in to while this is actually going and edit stuff? It looks like I can. Test widgets. Yeah, no clue. No clue why that didn't work. Did it just fine when I was on the test page. Maybe, you know what? I'm just gonna jump over here to the into my web browser. Have a look in here to make sure everything is actually still saved. And I'll go launch that window. And then once that's done, I do. Yeah, that one works. New subscriber. If I change a bit of the delay. With only 2, then I save. Kind of wondering maybe if I didn't have it saved properly last time. If I go back into here, I hit test subscriber. No, doesn't work. See, and what's interesting too is when I'm here on YouTube, it shows I've got a viewer. Oh, now it's showing I've got a viewer there. I am just kind of testing out Streamlabs OBF. I was watching Drunk 3PO's stream earlier and seeing how he's playing with it, and I hadn't heard of the tool before, and I always love learning new things. Everyone at home, it's nice and late, everyone's sound asleep. I'm a bit of a nighthawk, so it's a great time for me to just play and learn some new stuff. So that's what I'm doing. You can schedule stream, you can end the stream. Click to open your notification windows. You don't have any, but if I go here, I test. No, it doesn't seem to do anything either. Okay, close that. Cloud backup, no, don't want to do that. I think I can, if I switch over, that will get rid of the text window that way. Or I could just go full screen. You know, full screen is kind of probably the better way to go. But the graphic that I have on there is more for work type of stuff. You know, when we do music, it'd be cool to have like lyrics kind of scrolling down at the bottom so people can kind of track along that way. So that is good. I like that. I'm very happy with the look of that. I just wish. No, don't want to turn on media sharing. General settings. No, that doesn't do it. Yeah, not too sure why I can't get those to work. Media share, donation ticker. There, it says I can put something up there in the corner. So on the video, it would actually have the count. I don't see it on here. I'm wondering if it's because I've got the client open and the browser. And that is what's messing everything up. Yeah, because they don't want to see it until I want to connect at all. Pretty interesting stuff. Skip alert. I wonder what that's for. No clue. Be nice if these menu options up here at the top would give you a little option here. Oh, that's the store. Gotcha. Okay. CloudBot. Maybe I need to turn that option on. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just playing around with this software and we are figuring it out. So yeah. Hey, how's it going, Flip? Good to have you join me here. I'm literally just playing around with some new technology. I figured it was really late at night and everyone would be sound asleep, but nice to know other people are wide awake and a bit of a nighthawk like I am. I'm trying to learn this Streamlabs OBS software. So that's what I'm doing right now. Not doing anything remotely productive here. I'm literally just trying to figure out this tool to see if this is a better way to do some of my YouTube stuff, both personally and also at work, because we do a lot of live streaming at work, and we're actually looking at ways to roll that out even more, like to do kind of training and education stuff through live streaming. So I'm playing around with this. So yeah, hopefully everything is good with you, and hope, yeah, and yeah, hope stuff is going really good. Looking forward to that little alien video of yours. Hopefully that's still coming along. Looking forward to seeing that. And it's really weird, this tool. Yeah, I should be in bed too. Everyone is sound asleep. My dog's even sound asleep, snoring right beside me. I don't know if you can hear her snoring, but let me just go to here, back to here. Like, yeah, literally everyone's sound asleep. Like, even the dog. And yeah, if I can't figure this thing out, I'm gonna sign off. And hey, how's it going, T? It's funny. I wasn't expecting anybody to jump on this. I'm just playing around with this Streamlabs OBS version thing. Well, I'm glad you're still working on it. Look forward to seeing that for sure. Um, yeah, I just started rolling it. I was playing with OBS Studio. Actually, just ordered about $500 worth of equipment from Amazon. Some of it started arriving, was delivered today, and the rest of it's coming tomorrow. Got a buddy of mine. We're going to be setting up a whole bunch of cameras and cables and different things like that at work. So looking forward to testing that out. But I like the interface of the Streamlabs one a little bit better, and it also does the kind of the donations. And so in some of the charity work that I do, I'm wondering if this is a better tool to use, especially when it comes to donations. And then people who want to donate to the different charities can do it directly through this tool and saves us having to set up another tool. So that's what I liked about this one. But I just can't seem to get it to work. So, but that's okay. I'll uh, I'll figure it out. I'm a pretty smart guy, somewhat, except for at this time of night. So, because literally there's a button right here down at the bottom that says test the widgets. I go into this window. You can't see what I'm doing, but I can go into here and I can see the widgets that I've set up. And when I go into here and then I try to launch them, it doesn't appear. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll come together. Here's the thing with me and learning new stuff. I don't read the manual. And there were actually these pop-up videos that popped up saying, "Hey, do you want to go through the tutorial?" And I clicked skip because who does tutorials? It's more fun to just figure it out. So if I can't figure it out by tomorrow, I'll read the manual and I'll watch the tutorial. It'll wound my ego a little bit, but it's probably good to keep me humble. So it's good to read this stuff. And yeah, have you been seeing? So hey, since I've got a couple of you guys on here already, quick question: that poster that came out for Star Wars Episode 9, fake? Not fake? You like it? Personally, I think that's a Toys R Us poster. That poster reminds me exactly of the material that all came out for Force Friday from Toys R Us. So it looks like a bad copy of a Toys R Us poster for me. It's definitely not a movie poster because there's nothing remotely interesting about the movie on the poster. Um, and if they literally are doing that C-3PO with the big giant crossbow, help us all. Lord have mercy. I just don't see that uh, being good in any kind of way whatsoever. So, pretty bad. Go here. Yeah, exactly. There's no Luke. I've yeah, I think it's just art. Yeah, it looks like Photoshop. Someone, I mean, decent did a good job of it, but yeah, it's the whole no Luke Skywalker. It's kind of sad how they just blew the whole thing and just so much great potential, and they just dropped the ball on it with what they did with the legacy characters, and like even from the first one, Force Awakens, what they did to Han Solo, what like it totally broke my heart. Like I'm a Han Solo guy more than a Luke Skywalker guy. And it was funny. I went to go see it. Saw the Force Awakens. I'm the guy because I do a lot of charity work and a lot of different people know me and they know I love Star Wars. So everyone kind of wants to go see Star Wars with me because it just helps their experience. Hey, General Kartarn, great to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Literally just was testing out this new software and some people are joining in. So, hey, we're just going to chat for a little bit before we all fall asleep and go to bed. So yeah, so I had a whole like two rows of in the movie theater where people that I knew were just kind of all seeing um, the Force Awakens together. And when Han Solo was killed by Kylo Ren, I started to ugly cry. Like, no exaggeration. I started ugly crying in the theater. And I did not stop crying until about 30 minutes after the movie. I'm not kidding. The movie was over, the lights came up, and I'm still ugly crying in the movie theater. My son Cameron, he must have been what? I don't know, 14 at the time, 14, 15 at the time. And he's looking at me like, "Daddy, Daddy, are you okay? Are you okay?" And he was all concerned because I couldn't stop crying. And like I love my family, and when my grandparents passed a number of years ago, 10 years ago, I didn't cry like that. Like I cried, but this was ugly, ugly cry, sobbing snot the whole 9 yards. I was like, holy smokes, I've got some serious daddy issues or something if I'm crying that much when Han Solo gets killed. So it was pretty funny. Uh, but ever since like right from the get go, I was like, they don't know how to handle. mm, mm, they don't know how to handle the legacy characters. They don't know the impact these characters have on us. Of people who, see, I cried like a little girl. Exactly, totally did the same thing. Like Disney had no clue what the impact of these characters were on us who grew up with this stuff. Like I saw New Hope when I was 6 years old, and it's been a huge part of my life for 40 years, 41 years. So yeah, it's just heartbreaking is what they did with Luke and Leia. Like I'm just assuming they're gonna do nothing cool with her. I'm assuming Chewbacca's gonna die. I'm assuming C-3PO is gonna die. I'm assuming Lando's gonna die. Um, just because they have no use for these people and they just want to do their own new thing now. So kind of a drag, and I'm not really looking forward to anything um, from the movies. The movies I've kind of, I mean, I'll see it. I'm not a boycott kind of person. I'll definitely see them, but hold no interest. The really my interest right now is in the stuff I'm seeing coming out from the Disney Plus streaming. I think there's a lot of neat possibilities coming out there. I mean, Clone Wars coming back, season 7 of Clone Wars, that's going to be epic. It already looks great. Um, Mandalorian, I'm hopeful. I'm kind of hopeful for that. Looks like they got the right people on board. Looks like they're kind of really kind of going to that underworld, kind of edge of the empire role playing game type of stuff. If you're familiar with any of that, um, yeah, and we'll kind of see where they go with the streaming service. I'm looking forward to hearing more stuff about it um, next week or the week after there when Celebration happens. So yeah, oh yeah, Clone Wars. Like I'm gonna get Disney Plus just for the Clone Wars. Like it's a given. The day that that comes out, I'm ready to just click the subscribe button. And oh, I have a very bad feeling that what's going to happen is it's going to become available in the United States, and us up here in Canada won't get it on the same day. I just have a bad feeling about that. So, if all of you, my American friends, get Disney Plus a few weeks before we do, please be kind on the spoilers. But I really hope it all launches for North America at the same time. But sometimes they tend to not, because Canada has all of these stupid laws when it comes to our internet. We have this wonderful thing called the CRTC. It's the Canadian, no, CRTC, it's the Canadian Charter of Radio and Television. It's a government agency that ensures that on television and radio and the internet, that there is a certain amount of Canadian content which is broadcast to everybody so that Canadian artists don't get drowned out by other artists around the world. Sounds great in theory, but like every government agency, it's bloated, it's political, and it prevents us from getting the good stuff that we just want to watch. So, not too many of us are fans of that up here. So, because of that, we usually get stuff late. So, also, flip also the Mandalorian. Just kidding. It looks great so far. Yeah, I agree. Everything they're coming out sounds like it's coming good. Yeah, Old Republic movie, if they pull that off, would love Darth Bane. Darth Bane trilogy. Ah, would be epic. I haven't read a lot of the expanded universe, but that one, oh, I devoured it. It was so good. The whole origin of the rule of two and everything was just amazing. So, what time is it now? What time is it? It's quarter after 12. I have an early morning breakfast meeting that I need to get up for. And even though I'm a night hawk and I sleep in, like I'm up late every night, it's also my job to get everybody up and out of the house in the morning. Teenagers. They're not always easy to get out of bed, but we love them anyways. So I should sign off. And thank you, everybody, for jumping in here and chatting with me for a little bit. Really appreciate it. I'm pretty sure everyone who's on here I follow and subscribe to your channels. Um, Everyone's doing great work. There's such great content and so many amazing people, and I just love the stuff that you guys are putting out. Um, try to watch all of it. I really do, especially when people start getting ads and monetize and all that. I love to be able to promote people as much as I can. So always hitting that thumbs up button for everybody. So um, yeah, so I hope everyone has a great rest of the evening. Have a good night's sleep, and we'll talk to you all soon. May the force be with you.